Hello and welcome to I don't know what episode of the guitar solo. This is basically going to be the I don't know how manyth time I've tried to record this. In fact, I still have F3 open. I've been having a lot of issue with the fraps. I'm like moving things over to the side of the desk. I'm sorry if you hear weird noises. Which I don't know how they're going to sound either because my audio setup's not the way it normally is. Anyway, back to point. What was I saying? Right, I've been having issues with frames and fraps. I would get to recording and then everything starts dropping to like 1 to 12 frames a second. It gets real stuttery after a few minutes and it's really weird. And I don't know what it is because it's not even like Minecraft's telling me it's not using all the memory that's allocated to it. And I'm allocating 2 gigs because I run a lot of modded stuff all the time lately. You know, let's go kill this while we're talking. So, I don't think it's Minecraft. Maybe it's something to do with fraps. Maybe it has something to do with the mods and fraps. I need to really look into the problem a little bit more. But I've been trying to look into it. And, oh, you're brutish. And I just cannot figure it out. So I'm sorry that things might sound a little different this episode. I'm still playing with the setup, but I've been dying to get to recording. It's been forever since I recorded, and I don't really want to put out. I didn't really want to put out another episode till I got this done because I still have 2 episodes of footage I haven't put out. But I'm worried that it'll be too much of the same thing. That's what I'm worried about. Like, both of the episodes are very heavy exploration. And I don't want to kind of saturate the series in exploration. I really want to take some time and do some building, which is particularly building on camera, which is what I've been doing here. And the reason why I've really been enjoying YouTube series lately that almost feel like a show, like reality almost. But I don't like reality TV very much. But I hate to say it, though, the format's kind of works for YouTube. Especially stuff like, what have I been really into lately? I've really been into BOO's NBA 2K15 series. That's probably the single best non-Minecraft series I've been watching. That's like a solo commentator. It's not, because I mean I've been really enjoying like the Gmod stuff, although I'm kind of getting a little burnt out on the Gmod stuff I've been watching. What else have I been enjoying lately that's kind of fits that format of the, different Vintage Beef's always been good about that. Vintage Beef episodes typically aren't the same back to back. Usually there's a little bit of diversity. Sometimes you get build episodes back to back, but it's not always a recurring thing. Anyway, besides the point on what I like to watch and formats and stuff, this is what I've been working on. Actually, every time I record and it fails, this gets more done. So this used to only be one wall, and I was kind of demonstrating with the one wall what's going on. But what we've got here are these cobblestone, thanks to the chisel. The chisel mod, by the way, is amazing. Like, it turns cobble into so many cool looking blocks. So what used to be one of the... It's not the ugliest block in the world. It's just not good. It's not a good block as the main composition of something, usually. With like stony and castle builds, you kind of get some leeway. I think it really makes a great accent block, though. But with chisel, you can get away with this. Nope, not that. This, which are these like they sort of look like stone bricks, but they're a little grittier. Like, these are cracked stone bricks next to it to kind of bring some more texture. And that's really my emphasis here on these walls, is because they're... Anytime you've got a building and you've got walls that don't really have too much color difference, it's a really good idea to bring texture into play. For example, if I was making this building entirely out of oak wood, what I would try and do, especially with chisel, is try and use some like different because even though the colors will be the same, and I wouldn't ever really build something entirely out of oak wood, I'd probably use another wood, but let's say I had two woods that are closely similar, because like oak and the chocolatey wood, what is this, spruce, they're not too far off. You kind of want to introduce different textures, and even with the oak, I would probably use like the logs to throw some twist into things. It's easier when you have more shades of similar color, which is stone. Stone, there's a lot of different variations to stone. Even in vanilla, this is pretty appliant. So since I can't really introduce color diversity to the walls, I'm trying to bring texture, and I do that in a multitude of ways. First of all, I'm using these cobblestone bricks instead of normal stone bricks, because normal stone bricks are pretty flat compared to these cobblestone ones. I mean, look at this, right? Look at this. This is really polished. This is smooth. This is like if someone's been taking care of it and washing it. This is like worn and dirty, and that's kind of what I want. I really want the kind of feeling of age to my building here. Which, today I've been kind of having a dilemma with this building. I'm worried it's not evil enough, which just seems like a weird thing, but it's a personal concern. I'm kind of trying to go for this medieval look, which I know everyone and their mothers built medieval before in Minecraft, but I really haven't. And so it's kind of a fun chance to visit a traditional building concept. So I'm trying to go for a medieval style build, particularly with like these like wooden frames. Miguel over at Black Cove Bay, he's really good at medieval type builds, and so part of what I do is kind of going to be inspired by stuff that I remember that he did, but we'll see. It's all going to be kind of a fresh build for me. So on top of these kind of dirty cobblestone bricks for texture, I've got the base layer of these stone bricks that are like fancy stone bricks. So it kind of segregates the foundation of the wall a little bit versus the wall itself. And then on top of that, I put some cracked stone bricks, which kind of look a little weird with the stone ones, because the stone ones, the grout's a lot dirtier, but they still blend in because they follow the pattern well. It's not a perfect world, but I think it's really good. And then on top of that, I've splashed in some cobble to just kind of emphasize broken areas, like this corner suffered damage, this wall suffered damage, and then what I was doing, probably the 5th time I've tried to record this episode, and I've really tried to record this episode. This is the 6th time. This is the 6th time I've tried to record this, and I've been just dying, and then I get busy, and so this is the 6th time trying to record it, and I'm glad I finally get to sit down and record it. What I've been doing, and what I've been doing over there as well, kind of to give more depth and texture to the wall, is I've been knocking out, a brick, and I've been hitting it with the microblock treatment, just small, kind of like what I was doing with the FTB server, where I was using microblocks to make small stone piles, or kind of give the cave walls a little bit of curviness. What we're doing here is we're using microblocks to sort of function as where the bricks are missing. Basically, these are the missing bricks. So, sorry, I had to look and think, where would this be? But I guess we can do like that. Oops. Whatever. And like that, that's fine. So there's like a whole brick missing there. And I really like this. It's subtle, but it's easy to go crazy with. So that's going to be the last one, I think. So that puts like one on each wall, I think. Yeah, I think that's one on each wall. See, this one I only did one brick out into cobble. So it's like the brick broke in half or something. And sort of the same case over here. I just took out a brick, like the brick's been damaged. Wow, so this is the biggest one I did. Well, that's okay. The other ones are fine. The other ones won't be seen as much. So, yeah, it's a really simple technique, but it's something that would look gaudy if you really went overboard with it. So I'm really happy with that now. and I'm actually really happy with this whole base. Now, I don't really know what I'm gonna do post base here, and I'm really not sure about the entrance either, because this is only the first floor. My goal is to kind of have this first floor be a stone, and then we get into like the wood structure above, and then I don't know if I want that to be 2 stories. We could be looking at a 3-story on the ground building. So I wasn't really sure if I want the entrance to be at the base level, or maybe we bring stairs down and we kind of do stairs into the 2nd floor, and then this basically functions as like a workshop basement, because I think this is probably where some of my storage is going to be, at least like hardcore chests. I think so. Which I learned about these storage things for Darkcraft. You need like a force something table, I can't remember what, in order to actually apply these upgrades to the storage unit. I tried to just kind of ham-fist it, cram it on there. Oh, it got a little laggy for a moment, but it's fine now. Yeah, I tried to just brute force it. It doesn't work, so I might look into those for kind of functioning as like hardcore storage, because this mod pack doesn't run like the iron chest, because usually my go-to is, oh, well, I'll just make a bunch of iron chests, but no. Look, if we want to have expansive storage, it looks like we're limited to the Darkcraft, which is fine. We'll use the Darkcraft chests somehow. I can make a Spider-Man suit. Cool. Which, by the way, Duelget's been working really hard on this mod pack, so shout-outs to him. He's got an update coming out here soon. It's got a bunch of little things, and I'm really pumped about it. Do I have any gravel? I might. Oh, I'm gonna have to move these bushes. What I'm thinking about doing is using this back area to house the forge, the smeltery. Okay, we're back. It took me a while to find what I needed. I didn't have any ash blocks, and I couldn't remember where like the hellish biome was. The one that's like, there's a lot of fire, and then there are these blocks that you step on. They're like fire grass that hurt you, but there's a whole bunch of ash blocks, and water's red there, and the sky is dark. It's a terrible place, and I can't remember if it's been in a video or not, but we're going to use our shovel I just made a moment ago, called the So Lame Shovel. It's a piece of garbage, but it's, you know, it's good enough. Its whole purpose is just to be a quick and easy, really, really cheap to fix shovel, so we can just get a little bit of elevation here fixed out. Now, it did take me a while, and I'm not even tired. It's like 3 a.m. right now. It's not good. Oh crap! We're back to those words, those letters I'm not supposed to put together. I told myself I wasn't going to. We're not even gonna utter it. Not even in passing. Anyway, back to point. The adventure gave me some time to chill and listen to some music, and really, to get to serious subject matter. Music's has really been hitting me a lot lately, like in a good way. Like, I've been really getting back into stuff that I find a lot of music that I find a lot of passion in. Whether it's happy music, sad music, melancholy music. There's been a lot of melancholy music lately. It's been good to get back into listening to music for feeling. And I've really been digging the new Circus Survive album, Descensus. Circus Survive's been a group that, I don't know what it is. It's something about the lyric, the songwriting, the sound. It's just a band that I get lost in. Like, I can just listen to it forever, and every time I listen to it, I still get the same goosebumps from certain guitar riffs, certain overall sounds, certain lyrics. There's just something about Ugh, see, I don't want this to happen. There's just something about them that it's just not mind-blowing. God, that sounds so cheesy, but I'm always feeling something with their music, which is good. I want to fence this off because I don't really want to take a chance at mobs on this, but I don't want the fence to be touching the blocks. I hate how fences do this. You see this? I know they're trying to just connect to whatever, but like dirt, come on. When am I ever gonna want dirt to aesthetically go with a wall? So like this has to happen, but this can't look awkward. Like right now, you see this? Awkward. We gotta like shape the land into this. In fact, we can even get away with like this motion. You see that? No, that helps kind of break up the whole staircase vibe. It's this part. This part's still killing me. That's better. Now when the grass grows in, that'll fill in nicely. See, now that's a much more smooth kind of flow to the ground. Even this is a bit awkward. Let's fix our shovel. I know this is not efficient how much I'm using to fix it, because technically a shard could fix it, but I don't really care. The shovel's extremely temporary. I just needed a shovel, and I didn't want to build a vanilla shovel, because if I go with the Tinker's shovel, at least I can do what I'm doing now. I can just keep fixing it. And then on this side here, did I go from the wood? I did, because I tried going on either side, and it didn't look right, because it did that thing again, where it connects, and I just don't like it. I don't like when fences connect. Okay, so while doing this, and actually, right now you can like listen to the new Circus Survive album through YouTube. I might link the playlist if anyone is even interested in checking it out. I don't know. I think it's good stuff. But yeah, a lot of music listening lately. And it's great because it lets me reflect, I guess, music. And I can reflect on things for better and for worse. Like, I can reflect on moments that were really good, and then on the same side of things, I can listen to things, or I can reflect on, wow, I can't spell, don't look at me. Don't look at my spelling. I can reflect on things that, you know, make me happy, and at the same time I can reflect on things that I look back and I'm like, wow, I can't believe I did that, or wow, I can't believe that's how, son of a bitch, I can't believe that's how I reacted, or why did I make that choice, why did I make that mistake, or wow, I really did well there, I should do that more, or this is something from my past that I'm not happy about, stuff like that. Just everything. Happy, good times, bad times, fun times, funny times, sad, I said sad times. I'm trying to think of another way of melancholy times. Actually, I don't need to go any higher if I just stop there. This is a little weird, how this is just straight dirt. It doesn't look really natural, does it? I don't think so. I think what I need to do is I need to bring this stone along this way, and this still needs to get smoothed out. This is way ugly right now. Oh, see, look at that. Now we've got this like natural kind of swooping Minecraft generated swirls. Look how much more natural that looks now. So now this is kind of the odd man out. Now we can get away with doing some stuff like this. See where I'm going with it? We kind of put a little bit of a curve in there. But I do think I need to get some stone and bring the stone at least to here. I think that will look much more natural. This is weird. I was gonna do a building episode of this like furnace area, but I really got into this landscaping. which is fine. It's part of the area. Do I have any cooked stone? Oh god, no. I thought I did. You can't just put a furnace on dirt, man. Oh, I built a shovel for this purpose too. What am I doing? Don't look at me. It's so slow. I'm gonna go listen to emo music now because I'm so sad about my mistake. No. But seriously though, the music has been really helpful. The other day I was listening to something that was a bit more... Something that was a bit more high energy. And it was fantastic. I really enjoyed the high energy. No, don't get smelted. And not only was I digging the high energy, I was what are you doing, man? It put me in this mood of inspiration, basically. I was just gearing to get stuff done, and I did. I was really productive that day, and it was probably the most productive day I've had in a while. And I've really been riding that wave of just inspiration. I've been kind of getting back into music that just pushes me to do things, like good things. Music that pushes me to do bad things. It's fun to do bad things. No. I hope you got that. I'm not serious, but I hope you got the video reference. That's one of my, like, favorite videos from when I started going to college. A friend of mine showed me that video, and oh man, we were just quoting it forever. Died laughing. Now you see, boom. That feels much more natural. And it kind of slopes off here because look, like the dirt kind of gives here, and boom. I don't know how I've learned so much Minecraft. It just comes to playing Minecraft, I guess. Now I know just what Minecraft does. So we'll drop this bad boy here. Actually, no, that's not convenient. We'll drop this bad boy here, and this one there. And I don't have the tools. Is that these? Okay, so I need to move this pattern chest over here. I usually put the pattern chest nearby. But I'll do the smaller details off camera. We're going to focus primarily on the big picture.